So this is thrilling for anyone who listens to the show regularly. You know that we love to blast cigs. Tiffany and I are also big vapors, which I'm sure you've noticed by the small crackling noises that sometimes happen as we're recording. It's very Lana Del Rey of us, but smoking is back. You
Yes.
know, I've heard Gen Z, they're kind of like, they don't really drink a lot. Like, they're not really like the way millennials have been, where it's just like we drink to excess. Like, are all like childless monsters or whatever. Gen Z, I think their vice is nicotine, not just because of the vapes, obviously, but I think like they're graduating to cigarettes. So, my friend Lex told me once that she asked her doctor if if it was cool to vape, and her doctor was like, just smoke cigarettes. Like, we know what's in those, we don't know what's in these vapes. So, yeah. So Kylie Jenner and Timothy Chalamet were pictured together via, I don't know, a drone at his house, and Kylie Jenner was carrying a pack of cigarettes in an ashtray, which shocked
Mm,
me
shocking.
because she's like, Chris is a smoker. Do you
Right.
remember that episode when Kendall and Kylie wanted to teach her a lesson about smoking? Because she's one of those,
Vaguely.
like, drinks her martini and she has like a single cigarette at
Oh,
night.
so chic. Love that for
They
her.
really blew past that plot line.
Hmm.
But yeah, so Kylie's blasting cigs with Timothy Chalamet. But then also, did you see that Jenna Ortega was smoking a cigarette on the side of the street and it
Yeah.
made her fans go absolutely mental?
Yeah. And then didn't her mum put up some like insane Instagram story?
Oh, I didn't see that. What did she say?
Okay, let me see if I can find it because I thought that this was really funny. We linked to the Dumois post, which has the picture of Kylie with the ashtray and the cigs, and it says, "Kylie Jenner at Timothy Chalamet's house. Is that a pack of cigarettes and an ashtray in her hand? Jenna Ortega's mum is gonna lose it."
Yeah. I didn't really know what that meant. So did she like lose it over Jenna smoking?
Yeah, I think she did. She did an Instagram post. Let me see. What did the IG post say? Jenna Ortega's mum posting this on her Insta story after the pits of Jenna smoking a cigarette. Latina mums are ruthless. Okay, let's see. She put up a thing saying, "Does smoking help you relax?" No, smoking does not help you relax. And then and then she posted a thing on her Instagram stories that's just a screenshot of I guess an article about quitting smoking that just says cigarette stench. And then the next thing is oral cancer. And then the next
Ooh.
thing is a mother is always a mother. She never stops worrying about her children, even when they are all grown up and have children of their own.
Mm.
I love that. I
Well,
Someone said I would rather die than have my mum find out I occasionally have a cigarette every once in a while. I'm turning 23 this year. Oh, that reminds me. So when Billy first met my mum for the first time,
mhm.
I was still a smoker at that point. Now I just vape. I've given up my smoking career. I only smoke on vacation. And as as we were leaving like to go and like get the train, I was like, by the way, I don't smoke.
Oh, right.
My mom doesn't know that I smoke. And he was like, okay. So that was pretty funny. And then I actually got outed again when I was like, I think maybe I was being like 18, and I was temping, and I went to take a break. I went to take a smoke break. I was like working as a receptionist for this, like, for a local authority. And I went to take a cigarette break, and somebody was covering my break. And my mum called the reception to talk to me. And the girl who was covering me goes, "Oh, she's just outside having a cig."
Ooh.
And when I came back in, my mum was like, well, she said, "Oh, I think I fucked up." And I was like, "Why?" And she said, "Well, your mum called." And I said, "You were outside having a cig." And she said, "Well, that's news to me. I didn't know she smoked."
Oh, yep. By the way, I have friends who are like major smokers, right? And they're like in their 40s. And I'm like, if you think that you're actively hiding this from your mother, you're insane.
Yeah, yeah.
Your mom's been polite and hasn't said anything, but like
Right.
you obviously smoke.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like your jacket smells like smoke. Like I know you're not washing that. So it's like I kind of am it's kind of like one of those things where it's like I just tell myself that so I feel like less bad about it, but I definitely do that thing.
Don't ask,
So,
don't tell. Very much that, I think, with parents.
yeah, but Shauna knows I smoke. I mean, I don't care. She smoked my whole childhood. Like, what am I, you know what I mean? Like, I
Yeah,
learned
so
it
did
from
my
you,
mom.
Dad. I learned it
Literally.
from you. Yeah, exactly. Does your mom still smoke?
No, she vapes now. And she has one of those like vapes that
No.
yeah, that's like that
A
looks like
rig?
a yeah, like a full rig. She like changed the coils. Like she's not like ripping clouds or anything, but like it's
Oh,
so embarrassing.
oh my God. Like, Tiffany, that takes my breath away. I would have never in a million years guessed that your mom was fucking ripping on like a rig like that. That's hilarious.
It's so funny. It's so indiscreet as well. Like when she has to charge it, it's like a full like you she basically it's like a Lana Del Rey vape, you know? It's like a big boy.
No, because those things are like the size of TV remotes.
Yeah, literally.
That's so funny. Yeah, I've always been fascinated by that because I have friends that have like hacked them over the years or whatever. And that's when I start to really be like, okay, what are we actually doing here?
Hmm.
Like, this is maybe a little out of control, but I appreciate a vape. You know, I appreciate a vape.